Hello, it is the 22nd Sunday after Pentecost, and our reading today is out of Luke chapter 10, verses 25 to 37, the story of the Good Samaritan. And you're thinking, well, I've heard this story so many times, surely I know everything you can get out of the story of the Good Samaritan, and I hope that I can give you just a little bit more. And we're familiar with the story because it's the man who was on the road to Jericho, and thieves fell on him and robbed him and beat him up. And a priest passed and a Levite passed, and neither one of them had anything to do with the Jewish man who was beaten up. And a Samaritan, a foreigner, a hated half-breed of Jew, came by, and he showed mercy on him, and he bound up his wounds and paid for him to be taken care of. And so Jesus asked the man who's come to him, the reason he's telling the story is someone has said, well, who is my neighbor? And so Jesus is using this story. And the neighbor is the Samaritan, is the foreigner, is the despised outsider, the stranger. And there's an important story, an important point there in that it was the stranger, it was the alien who took care of the man. But the key is at the end of the story when Jesus asked the man who his neighbor was, and he says, well, it was the one who showed mercy. And Jesus tells him, go and do likewise. Because the point of Jesus' story is not just who the neighbor is, but it's what the neighbor does. Because Jesus' command at the end is to go and do likewise. And I think we have to realize that whether it is the stranger or the alien, whether it's the native-born person, whether it's the person that looks like us or the person that doesn't, the neighbor, loving your neighbor as yourself, is to go and do likewise, to take care of those who are in need, to look after and to have mercy on those who need mercy. And I want to encourage you with that today. If you're going to love your neighbor as yourself, if you're going to be that neighbor, then you need to show mercy. You need to be looking out for those who are less fortunate. That's part of the essence of gospel living, is taking care of those who are in need. So I want to encourage you with that today. Love your neighbor as yourself and be the one who goes and shows mercy. Do likewise, like Jesus said. I encourage you with that word today, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.